to apply mechanics series 2. So in our last series, we were able to establish some tools, which I told you to have a pen and book to put them in your uh, as a toolbox. This series, we are going to continue with vector addition. We still continue with vector addition. All right. Now, we saw where we apply triangular rule and the rest of it, and the triangular rule, the parallelogram rule or method to solve vector. Now, what we are going to be looking at is what is known as vector polygon. So I need you to follow it up very, very well. You need this because it will help you to resolve many forces that interact around a system. Now, take a look at this. Let's start with the first one. I said if we have two vectors like this, P, vector Q, right? Using triangular method, we could represent this, let me refresh your memory, as tail to head, the first vector, and the second one. Then the resultant is from here to here. This is R. So to get R, we basically do R is equal to vector P plus vector Q. This is basically polygon, or the way we can represent or find this other side as a vector. Is the way we can find the resultant of a vector using the triangle rule. Take note of that. It is a way we can define a vector using triangle rule. So apply it up. Escape, put it in your box. So therefore, what if we have this type of vector? This type of vector, right? Remember, here we can call this from here to here A, B, C, D, E, F. Look at this kind of vector. Right? Okay, let me pull out this. I'll call this G. Let's stop here. It's still the same principle. Now, the resultant of this vector will be from the foot of this to from the foot of the first vector to the head of the final vector to form a polygon. So the polygon basically also follows the it also follows the triangular rule. So, pause. So to get the resultant, which is this point, I can call this P. Whoa. I can call this P. I can call this P, Q, R, S, and T. This is my P. These are all vectors. I don't need to put the line because this arrow shows it already. So we want to find this point. So let's clean it up so that we follow it accordingly. If you notice, if I bring out these two lines, A to B, B to C. Okay, sorry. A to B, B to C. So A to B, B to C. So it follows tail head, so it follows very well. Now, that means the resultant will start from here to here, making it, I can call this, already used, I can call this M. So basically from here to here, from here to here, now becomes M. So to find M, right, M, this is P, this is Q. So to find vector M, we have that P, vector P plus vector Q, because it's moving like this. So to find this resultant is this plus this. So that means this M, let me write the M here, now becomes P plus Q from here, right? Now we have resolved that. If you also notice from A to D,